The first time since announcing he's leaving Congress this week, U.S. Representative Ken Buck opens up about his early departure.
And his last day is tomorrow. Your political specialist, Sean Boyd, is the only local TV reporter to get an interview with Buck. And Sean, what's next for him?
He has a few things up his sleeve. After working for nearly a decade to change policy and politics from inside the Beltway, Ken Buck will now do so outside the Beltway. While he has been in the spotlight in recent years for clashing with his own party, Buck has also clashed with big tech and helped pass the most significant antitrust legislation in decades. He says that is an issue he will continue to work on after he leaves office, along with pushing for changes in how primary elections are conducted. I ask him, why not do all that while finishing out his term?
Part of it takes fundraising, and I can't raise funds for outside groups if I'm in Congress. Part of it involves speaking at times when I would be required to be here to vote. So it's something where I need to focus a lot of my attention in order to make a difference. And really, if it doesn't happen until after November, people aren't going to be paying attention for the next 3 years. So this is really the sweet spot in terms of getting involved.
A lot of people have speculated that you're leaving to take a national media position.
The only people that aren't speculating about that are the network people. So I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy being a contributor, a guest, and I'll continue to do that. I don't have any contracts. I don't have any exclusive agreements, and so I plan on being on as many different formats and platforms as possible.
I think back to when I first met you in 2010, and there was ad after ad describing Ken Buck as too conservative, too extreme for Colorado. Have you changed, or has the party changed?
The Republican Party has gone from a small government, constitutionally conservative, less regulation, lower taxes party, sort of what I call the Ronald Reagan Republicans, to the MAGA, the Donald Trump MAGA Republicans. And the values, the priorities are much different. I am not going to move. I came here to represent conservatives, and I'm going to stay in that lane and not try to justify my positions.
Do you have any advice for whoever succeeds you?
And don't let the money and the prestige and all the bells and whistles distract from the very important job that we have to do here, and that's to solve problems for the American people.
While Buck has been a vocal critic of Congress dysfunction, he says it has been an honor to serve, and he says some of his biggest achievements have been raising awareness of the dangers of big tech and passing laws that help sex assault survivors. Buck has also consistently championed smaller government, lower taxes, and reduced debt. Coming up at 10, he talks about some of his more controversial votes and whether the threat of a primary challenger played a role in his decision to leave.
Interesting. All right, we'll see what he has to say. Sean, thank you.
Well, imagine playing a chess game